is first thing in the morning. I'm enjoying some hot coffee. I hope you're enjoying something as well. But let's go and get into the makeup. I already did my skincare and everything off camera. Did my brows. So I'm actually just going to go in directly with my foundation, and today I'm going to use the tailor-made original liquid mineral foundation. I use this in the shade Wisdom. Okay, I'm going to start with a pump, and I'm actually going to pick this up with a brush and apply it that way. I always feel like a child when I wear these clips in my hair. I can't ever find anything cute to pull back my hair. So I use that entire pump, and I think I'm just going to leave it at that. And for concealer today, I'm actually going to use an older concealer. This is the Perez Arnica concealer. I've been using this for so many years. I think I originally tried it back in 2020 or maybe even 2019. No, it was 2019. But I really love this concealer, and I want something more matte, so that's why I'm not reaching for my other ones. So I'm just going to take the other side of that brush, and actually, nope, I'm going to use my finger. I like using my finger with this concealer. And I have the shade Brew, and I'm just going to pop this on any spots where I just want a little bit more coverage. But if you've been around since the Perez days, you've been here for a while. Alright, I'm going to let that set down. Y'all know the drill. I do this every single day with my concealer. I'm just going to enjoy my coffee, let it dry down, and then we'll go in and blend it out. Oh, and my mug that I'm drinking out of today is actually also Steven Salter. I know I talk about him a lot in my videos because I love his mugs. He's an amazing ceramic artist. But this is another version of his mug that he makes, because the ones I've been using don't have a handle. This one has a handle, and that's what this one looks like. So anyway, I'll link all his information down below. Really, really beautiful Christian company, and he makes beautiful, beautiful pieces. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set everything down with my Adele finishing powder, my current favorite. Alright, and then I'm feeling like a little bit of contour today. So I'm going to take my Toups & Co bronzer. This is in the shade Touch of Sun. And I just do a little bit, not a whole lot. Just kind of take a smaller brush, and I just focus this on the backs of my cheeks. And then I'm going to take a little bit on a smaller brush and take that down my nose as well. And then also a little bit under my bottom lip, just to start kind of shaping out for my lip products later. And then I'm going to go in with my powder brush, just whatever's left over, just to soften that up. It's perfect. I love this as contour. It's so nice, and I feel like because it has a little bit of a sheen to it, it's just easy to blend out on the skin. It doesn't like get too harsh or too patchy. It's really lovely. Okay, and then for bronzer, I'm going to use my Candid Naturals Sunkissed bronzer per usual. Love this. And I'm just keeping it on top of that contour. Don't want to drag it below, then that just takes away from the contour. Oh, I totally forgot. I wanted to do highlighter first, but that's okay. We'll do it now. I'm going to take my American Woman Beauty and Riley Gaines Butterfly Illuminator. I like to do this before everything else, so it's a little more soft, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And I take it up into my brow bone as well, just to highlight that area too. So I want to try a new blush today. I don't know if it's going to show up on me. It's pretty light. This is the tailor-made blush in the shade Priceless. So that's what it looks like on my finger. Like it almost looks like a highlighter on me. So we'll try it today. If it doesn't work, I can use it as a highlighter or use it as an eyeshadow. It's pretty light though. The color's really pretty. It's just on my skin tone, it's a little light. It shows up a little bit. Honestly, I'd probably skip highlighter with this one because it does have a sheen to it. Okay, that's not too bad. It shows. It's very, 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 very subtle. I'm going to take a little bit of my Kingdom Come Home blush. This is in the shade Desert Rose. So this is how the two look side by side. So you can see it's quite a bit lighter. I'm going to take a little bit of Desert Rose just to beef up the blush a bit. and the Kingdom Come Home one is matte. It's pretty. I think if I were to use this again as a blush, I would just skip highlighter and just buff this across the skin and use it as a highlighting blush because it's got quite a bit of glow to it. Okay, that's pretty. I'm going to take my big powder brush, just go over top everything. I didn't put any product on here, just whatever is left over from the last time I used it. I'm just going to very lightly buff over the top of my cheek products just so they're nice and soft. And then I'm going to take my TaylorMade Organics finishing spray, melt all those powders together. And I'm going to remove any foundation from my lips and go in with a little bit of lip balm just to prep the lips for our lipstick later while we do our eyeshadow. So for the eyes, I do have a look in mind. I know I want to do like a halo eye, a smoky halo eye, and I want to use this Adele dark brown gel liner again, and just I'm still playing around with this. I've used it several times. I've used it as a cream eyeshadow, I've used it as an eyeliner, I've done winged liner with it. Everything works so well with this formula. So today I want to try something different, and I want to do a halo eye. So I think just a lot of depth on the outer corner, a lot of depth on the inner corner, and then maybe we'll do something fun on the center. So again, this is the Adele gel liner in the shade dark brown. Just gonna take it on a small brush and start mapping out the shape I want. If you can hear a bunch of noise in the background, my cats are losing their minds per usual. We'll keep it kind of round for now. If I want to wing it out, I can always do that later. But I think I want to keep it a little more rounded, but it does not have to be perfectly blended. I'm just going in with a brush to apply the product and then just taking my finger. You have a lot of playtime with this formula. Taking my finger and just lightly tapping and blending it. So that's the general idea of what I want. I'm going to go in with a tiny fluffy blending brush. Then I'm going to go in with this matte mid-tone kind of tannish brown. And I'm going to use that to buff out the outer edge. Just really diffuse that cream shadow. Kind of blend it up towards the brow. Oh, Saga wants to say hi. Hello. She has the perfect smoky eye. Look at that. And then on a larger fluffy blending brush, I'm going to go into my Kingdom Come Home Out of Egypt eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take this matte tan shade. It's a little bit lighter than the shade we were using before. And I'm going to blend this more liberally through my crease and up to my brow, just to really smoke this out. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take a matte black eyeshadow. I'm going to use that same brush that I applied the cream, the gel liner with. And I'm just going to pop this on the very outer corner just to add more depth. And then on the very inner corner. And then I'm going to go back in with my small fluffy blending brush and just blend that out. I want everything to be really soft. I don't want any harshness. And for the fun part, I thought I would take this taupey silver shade from the Out of Egypt palette. I don't know if that's too dark though. Maybe just a light wash of it on the center. So I'm going to prime my finger, kind of get a lot of the product off, because I don't want a ton of pigment. And I'm going to pop this on the center of my lid. Yeah, that's really pretty sheared out. And then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and pick that same shade up and pop that on the center of my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go into my face highlight. I'm going to take a little bit of that on my finger just to brighten up that center. I'm going to blend around it so it's not too harsh. It just kind of brightens it up a bit. Cool. Alright, I'm going to go back in with that matte black eyeshadow and just redefine the inner and outer corner. And then I'm going to take a black eye kohl and run that in my waterline on top and bottom. And I think that is it for the eyes right now. So I'm going to go and do mascara off camera, and then we'll come back and we'll finish off the look with a lip. But yeah, I really like the way this turned out. So I'll be right back. Eyes are done. I love them. I'm obsessed. I'm not going to do anything else to my eyes. This is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Just a subtle halo smoky eye. So pretty. Okay, so really quickly before moving on to the lip, I'm going to go in with my Kingdom Come Home color correcting powder. It's just my little finishing touch. And I like to take this on the under eyes just to help brighten this area right here. I don't want to necessarily brighten up the entire under eye because we do have a smoky eye, so I don't want to take away from that, but right here around the nose, and then a little bit on the center of the forehead, and then on my chin. I'm going to start with Elevate Beauty's Unfollow Me Matte Lip Edit, and I do have a lighter nude that I could put on top in case this is not light enough, but I kind of want to go pretty pale on the lip. Alright, that's pretty pale, but it's very, very pink. So I'm going to go in with this TaylorMade Organics lipstick, the matte lipstick, Saga, in the shade Sidney. I'll swatch these, oops, let me get rid of that. I'll swatch these next to each other. These TaylorMade Organics lipsticks are new to me. I haven't had a ton of time to play with them, but I swatched this on my lips yesterday and it was so nude. It kind of reminds me of MAC Myth, maybe a little bit. I'll swatch it next to Elevate Beauty. Alright, so that's Elevate Beauty and Follow Me, and this is TaylorMade Sidney. So I was thinking maybe taking a little bit of Sidney just on the center. Doesn't have as much of that rich pinky pigment to it. Just like right there in the middle. I would prefer more of a peachy nude, but I don't have that right now. I'm just going to use what we have. Then I'm going to do some liner. I'm going to take Elevate Beauty's Mom Era. That's nice. It's just a little bit more pink than I would pair with an eye like this. But it is a really pretty nude lip. I'm just going to use my finger to kind of blend everything together. I don't want the liner to be such a harsh contrast. That is the finished look. Honestly, I think when I put my hair down, I think that made it. I think the clips were just like throwing me off. But now that I have my hair down, I've got my sweater, I think this is cute. I actually like the pinky nude lip with the smoky eye now that I have my hair down. But that is the final look. I hope y'all enjoyed. This was so fun to create for y'all. I was just craving a good old smoky eye, and I think kind of doing a halo eye makes it a little bit more interesting. So if you have any fall festivities coming up or any fall parties, anything like that, this will be a really fun look to create. Super easy. You honestly just need, now Saga's crying. You don't even need to use a cream shadow. I just like using creams. They're easier for me. I did not leave you, and you cannot go outside right now. You've already been outside. You've already frolicked and played and done all your little things outside. She wants to go outside so bad. Saga, do you approve of this look? What do we think? Look, what do we think? Yeah, your smoky eye is just so much better than mine. Yeah, it's so easy. You don't even have to use cream eyeshadows. Just a couple eyeshadows, like a good black, a matte brown. Just really create that depth on the inner and outer corner. Make sure you blend. You don't even have to use an eyeshadow for the center. You can use your face highlight on the center of the lid just to give it that pop of brightness. Super easy. You could even use your bronzer to help blend. Okay, I'll let you go. Super easy. It's just all about creating that definition on the inner and outer corner. If you can just do that, you will be able to achieve any kind of halo eye. It's super easy, and I just love the effect that it has on the eyes. It's something a little bit more interesting, and it really draws people's attention and focus to the eyes because the center is so bright, but you have that rich depth. I love a good halo eye. So I hope y'all enjoyed this look. I will have everything linked and listed down below, including any discount codes that I may have. But thank y'all so much for being here as always. Remember, I love you, God so loves you, Saga loves you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.